Right now at noon, new details on the attack planned for the UFC 250 fight, how authorities stopped it. And a heads up as you head out for lunch, the road that's closed for maintenance.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us today for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. We start this noon hour with some breaking news. We're learning more about a terror plot targeting the UFC match at the White House over the weekend. As we take a live look at the White House now, you see the UFC stage still standing there. The FBI says the alleged scheme involved drone attacks. CBS's Bradley Blackburn has the latest.
The FBI says it stopped in its tracks a plot targeting Sunday's UFC event on the White House lawn, where President Trump and thousands of other spectators gathered to watch the fights. FBI Director Kash Patel posted on X Tuesday that law enforcement became aware of an explosive drone plot last week. The U.S. Secret Service says it led the investigation from the beginning.
The event itself, I am confident in saying, was never at risk due to the great investigative work.
Sources tell CBS News the drones were to be outfitted with explosives to allegedly hit buildings near the White House. The alleged attackers would then use the ensuing chaos to fire on people fleeing the event with a pre-staged sniper team. Retired FBI agent Lance Lessing.
Exactly what was their motivation? How were they funded? Who else was involved? Those are big questions left unanswered.
The president was asked about the plot briefly at the G7 summit.
I haven't heard about it, no, but I watched. The attack that I watched were the fighters.
A law enforcement source told CBS News a relative of one of the suspects tipped them off, concerned that a family member was talking about doing something nefarious in the nation's capital. That information led to an arrest of an Ohio man and unraveled an informal network. On June 10th, just days before the UFC event, authorities discovered individuals discussing a plot on the Signal app.
Federal charges can be applied when there's just discussions. You don't even need the overt act.
5 people are in custody, with at least 23 connected to the scheme. The Secret Service says the investigation is ongoing. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
A 19-year-old from Ohio facing federal charges, including conspiracy, attempted murder of a federal official, and firearms offenses in connection with the attack. President Trump is touting the Iran deal at the G7 summit in France. This initial agreement ends the fighting and reopens the Strait of Hormuz. The future of Iran's nuclear program is set to be negotiated over the next 60 days. The text of the page-and-a-half agreement has not been made public.
I'll not only release it, I'll probably have a press conference and read it to you word by word so that the press covers it accurately.
Questions remain about potential tolls on the Strait of Hormuz. And a developing story closer to home, a body found, somebody under arrest for arson after a house fire in Altoona. Investigators recovered the victim from a home on Skyview Drive yesterday. Neither the victim nor the suspect has been identified. The cause of death is still pending. Turning now to the weather, we'll get a check on that with meteorologist Art Jarrett. Some storms in the nearby area. Are they headed our way, though, Art?
Yeah, well, it's quite possible. The thing is, as you were just talking just a moment ago, a little thing came up for the National Weather Service. It says we could possibly have funnel clouds now in the forecast today. And the thing is, it'll be all the way from Medford all the way possibly to Eau Claire, possibly to Black River Falls, Wisconsin Rapids, Toma, Necedah, as well as La Crosse, and then right back down to Wisconsin Dells and Viroqua and farther south. So that could happen. Now, if these funnel clouds, if they hit the ground, they could turn into a tornado. But funnel clouds, as they say, are basically harmless. But for now, if they do hit the ground, they will become a tornado. Right now, though, what we're dealing with, you're seeing there was a thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm watch that was in play for areas right by just getting outside of our region here as you get into by Pine Grove and, of course, right down to Plainville. That's thunderstorm activity there now. That has subsided. But you're also going to see as we get down to the south now, just moving out of areas from Mauston, you're seeing more by Douglas out of the region as well. Portage and Pardonville, you're looking at some potential thunderstorm activity there that continues to work out of there. There was a possible storm watch in play, possible in the forecast because of that. We're also going to see as we get into Eau Claire some shower activity from Black River Falls to you all the way to La Crosse, brushing us right now. We'll get into how this all shapes up, where we have more of this moisture continuing to press across the region to the east and out towards Michigan. So we'll see how this all plays out. We have a special warning statement that is now done pretty much all the way down to the severe storm warning I told you about. They have now expired. We're also going to be seeing, we're not in severe risk for today, but the possibility, as I just mentioned, about the funnel clouds moving in the forecast right now. 58 degrees for La Crosse right now. As I come back to the forecast, we'll talk about how this all plays out for your afternoon. Alexandra, back to you.
All right, thank you for that, Art. And a traffic heads up as you head out on your lunch break. The 300 block of Pearl Street closed between 3rd and 4th Streets for water service repair. Pearl Street will reopen at 3 this afternoon. And a News 8 follow-up, La Crosse residents want a new pool. More than 4,000 people surveyed said they support a year-round indoor facility at Logan Middle School featuring an 8-lane competition pool and community swim space. Funding would come through a referendum. Mayor Washington Spivey met with local business owners this morning. The conversation allowed city leadership to examine their relationship with local businesses. The discussion was broken up into 3 parts: working with the city, zoning, and historic preservation and city safety.
We can always improve on our policies, our processes, et cetera, to ensure that we're helping our local businesses be able to thrive in our community.
The discussion allowed for both the city and businesses to productively address and try to solve issues. Still to come here at noon, oil prices coming down, the Iran deal's impact on the price at the pump. Plus, the Knicks are champions and fans are celebrating in a big way the merchandise record they just broke, coming up.
Tired of running out of hot water? Upgrade to a Bradford White tankless water heater installed by Maxwell White Plumbing. Save up to $300 with $100 water heater coupon, $100 trade-in, and $100 for Chrislam Energy rebate. Enjoy endless hot water and call Maxwell White today.
This June, the celebration is on. It's Ho Chunk Gaming's 30th anniversary bash. Kick things off June 12th and 13th with jaw-dropping magic. Snap the fun in our photo booth. Then party with a live DJ from 5 to 9. And don't miss the drone show, lighting up the sky at dusk. June 13th, rock out with Blues Traveler live outdoors. And on June 27th, the Ho Chunk Gaming winner takes home a $60,000 gift certificate to Gross Motors. All month long, big fun, big wins, big celebration. Ho Chunk Gaming's June anniversary bash.
For anybody in this region who is facing mobility issues,
I'd recommend Access Elevator because I know Jason.
The thing that sets Jason apart is that commitment, that passion for making life more pleasant. He will help you think about how to make your life easier in ways that you have not thought about.
There's no second guessing. I immediately say, call Access.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevators. Stop in and see us today.
Your home's first line of defense? Your roof. And here in the Midwest, storms can do serious damage before you even notice.
Or maybe it's just time for an upgrade. Old shingles, clogged gutters, those small issues, they turn into big problems fast.
At Larson Keeney Home Services, we install roofs and gutters you can count on season after season.
And we make it easy. From inspection to installation, we handle everything.
Call Larson Keeney Home Services today
and protect what matters most.
Does your home have a crawl space? They can be filled with musty air, standing water, mold, and pests, all right beneath your feet. And those things can eventually make their way inside your home. Protect your family and your home's value with crawl space sealing from American Water Works. A sealed crawl space stays clean and fresh, blocks out pests, and keeps your home warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. A sealed crawl space means a healthier home. So for a healthy, energy-efficient home, call American Water Works.
Working with Maxwell White was amazing. They were professional, answered all of my questions.
I give Maxwell White my highest possible recommendation.
Maxwell White did a fabulous job on our shower install. 5-star plumbing service done right.
Welcome back. It may take a while for global shipping to return to normal levels if the Iran deal is signed. And Knicks gear flying off the shelves. CBS's Jesse Mitchell has our Money Watch report.
The price of oil fell Monday amid reports the U.S. and Iran will sign a deal to end their war later this week. President Trump says the agreement would immediately open the Strait of Hormuz to shipping, allowing the passage of a fifth of the world's oil and gas supplies. Shipping data experts predict it will take a little longer to actually get everything moving, with hundreds of tankers stuck in the narrow waterway. Mines also have to be cleared. Oil producers need to restart regular operations, and the ships will have to resupply. Britain plans to ban children under the age of 16 from using social media apps, including TikTok, Snapchat, and YouTube. The restrictions are set to take effect early next year. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer says the ban will protect children from harmful content. YouTube and Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, say the ban will force kids into unregulated spaces. Let's go! And the New York Knicks NBA championship win has spurred a record-breaking run on team gear. Sports retailer Fanatics says it received more than 8,000 new orders per minute after Saturday night's win, the biggest 24 hours of sales for any team or sport in the company's history. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, a courtside seat selling off the court, how much a fan paid for Taylor Swift's chair. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street.
Tired of high electric bills? Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. We help homeowners access tax credits, state grants, and other incentives to maximize savings and make clean energy more accessible. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact Leiden Solar today.
Isn't it time you turned your backyard into the oasis you've always wanted? Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company and find your outdoor setup. Imagine gathering with family and friends around your wood-fired pizza oven. Sit back and relax around your new fire table. Available in different sizes and styles to fit your lifestyle and budget. Stop in this month and save up to $900 on in-stock outdoor products. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. Our 50-plus years of electrical experience means we install the best products the right way. At Leiden Solar, we're here to guide you every step of the way. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact us today.
Coming up, Drew's got Emmy winner Bryan Cranston, how he really feels about his iconic career.
Very, very lucky.
And the moment he knew his wife was the one.
If you go over 1 second on the lips, it is no longer platonic.
Then,
you were at the forefront of reality TV.
Laguna Beach star Lauren Conrad looks back.
It was a wild experience.
Plus, genius ways to deep clean your kitchen.
Today at 4 on News 8.
Welcome back. The upcoming Moana film is splashing into theaters with an added surprise, plus a chair used by Taylor Swift getting top dollar at auction. Gwen Baumgartner has your Eye on Entertainment report.
Everyone would do anything to be on this team.
Bring on the cheers and the tears. A new season of America's Sweethearts documents the grueling and emotional tryout process to become a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
I guess the question is, can you handle it?
Thousands of applicants fight to dance their way to the final squad of just 36 women. Season 3 of America's Sweethearts Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders is out now on Netflix. How much would you pay for a folding chair used by Taylor Swift? One fan was willing to pay $7,000 for this courtside seat, where Swift sat during a Cleveland Cavaliers game last month, during Game 3 of the team's conference finals. Proceeds of the sale will go towards initiatives for local students.
We got to go through a whole ocean of bad.
Excitement is high ahead of the upcoming live-action Moana film. Just announced, a new song titled Along the Way will be included in the film's soundtrack. It uses the voices of both Moana actors, the voice of the original animated movies and the new star of the live-action movie. The soundtrack is out next week. The movie heads to theaters next month. That's Ryan Entertainment. Gwen Baumgartner, CBS News, Los Angeles.
As we head to break, we'll take a live look outside from City Cam 8. See those clouds out there. Art's in next with a look at our full forecast.
Don't let small cracks become costly repairs. Driftless Seal Coating and Striping provides professional seal coating, crack filling, and parking lot striping. Superior results, competitive pricing, and service you can trust for commercial or residential. Call today.
Everybody I talked to suggested I go with Hupy and Abraham as my attorney. That's exactly what I did, and I'm glad I did.
Is Hupy and Abraham the best at getting the most cash for their clients? Those in the know seem to think so.
If you're seriously injured, you need a serious attorney. That's it.
Tell them you mean business. Call 800-800-5678. Hupy and Abraham, voted best personal injury law firm.
Is your concrete cracked, stained, or darkening your space? Here at River Valley Floor Shield, we provide a concrete coating that turns that dark and damaged space into a durable, weather-resistant surface that matches your home perfectly. We are looking for limited homeowners to take place in our spring surfacing special, where they will receive 25% off their project and a new space they're proud of. Call today to see if you qualify for the spring surfacing special.
What makes a trip to the water park capital of the world an experience all your own? You can do it your way with your family. Pick your rides, your slides. You're about to have the time of your life. Water parks? We're on your wavelength. Boat tours? Your ship has come in. Dining? Eat your heart out and then get your just desserts. Hop in a go-kart, your chariot of waves. Find a wave pool and have your day in the sun. Wisconsin Dells. Do it your way. Plan your trip today at wisdells.com.
Do you have the before and want the after? From driveways to parking lots, Driftless Seal Coating and Striping delivers professional results that look great and last. Residential or commercial, we've got you covered. Driftless Seal Coating and Striping. Call today and get the after you've been looking for.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
All right, as we get into it, local weather here, things are changing a little bit. You get right over here as you get into Eau Claire here. We've been picking up these clouds now. They've been, actually, I saw a funnel cloud just about a few minutes ago, and now it's kind of broken down again. So these clouds are possible. Activity for this is not out of the question for today, and that goes all the way through this afternoon and into the early evening hours. So funnel clouds all the way from the north along I-94 as well. This is the east and down southward along I-90 are possible for that to happen. Now let's get into how this all shaped up for you right now. Winona, I've been looking at the clouds here as well. They're doing okay. We had some rainfall earlier just before the early morning expired, but you're looking at 55 degrees currently, holding on to a dew point about 52. You're having the winds out west at 12. Now, all that thunderstorm activity I've been talking about, they were having wind gusts of 60 miles per hour, and they're also holding on to the possibility of, again, with hail, possibly up to a quarter size hail out there as well. So right now, you get into La Crosse, it's looking pretty good. Cloud-wise, everything else is pretty quiet, but we may have a little shower or two on the way. 58 degrees for La Crosse. You're going to hold on to those west-northwesterly winds at 14 miles per hour. Now, we know today is going to be breezy and gusty. We're expecting winds possibly up to 30 miles per hour. So you can see there's been a little bit of wind down there by Dubuque, Iowa. I'm taking you back down there. This is the closest I can get you to Prairie du Chien. Now, see, it's back again. We've got thunderstorm activity, but it's out of the region, as you can see. And, of course, as that goes along, we've had a special weather statement as well for particularly all these clusters of storms that have been moving through the region right now that are east of us, just to let you know. We'll get into how this all shapes up one more time as we can take a peek here once again to show you how this all shapes up for the cluster of what is happening here. We've got a little bit of light rainfall. You can see right through the area currently turning possibly heavy up to the east. We also have this rainfall up to the north there. You can see that continues to drag along, and this area of low pressure is going to continue to work its way across our region as we go right through the afternoon into the early evening hours. Now, what we're expecting out of this, you're going to be seeing, you can see La Crosse right now for this afternoon. It's looking pretty good all the way through the 4 o'clock hour. We were expecting some early afternoon showers going all the way into the latter portion of the day, as you can see for Eau Claire, and then break down and start to dry out going before your evening commute. So you may have a little light shower or so going into your evening commute, then they'll start to dry out. You'll hold on to the possibility of this right now. Temperatures in the 70s, leading into how this all shapes up down to the south. You'll hold on to Prairie du Chien, around 72 degrees for you. Then right back out here where all this ruckus is happening, you get outside of Juneau County, you're going to be seeing more of that heavier stuff. But right now, temperatures are in the 60s. You see the heavier rainfall as you get to Rock Ridge, as well as right up to Hillsboro and into the region here. You'll see it by Westby. More showers and storms on the way. Now, La Crescent looks fairly dry, but you get back up to the north, you've got a little bit of showers all the way up to the north by Mondovi, all the way up to Osseo as well. And then you hold on to La Crosse, shower or two on the way, 71 degrees, and extending out to the east. Once again, you're going to be seeing more of that potential for some heavy rainfall kind of sweeping through the area to light rainfall in the forecast. Now, back up to the north, similar conditions as well. You've got the light showers to possibly maybe a brief shower that can be heavy at times and get out of the region because of the storm activity that's been happening right now. You'll get right into it for the evening. You're not seeing much happening, right? So we're going to start to quell this going through your evening. You may have a little sprinkle to a light shower, but we're not expecting a lot coming right through as we go right to finish out the evening. Now, there could be some rainfall coming back again around, say, 11 o'clock to midnight, and then carry over with the light stuff going into the overnight hours. And you can see for this morning, we're looking at 40s and the 50s, and you get in how this all shapes up with the drier air coming in from the west. We've got moisture starting to build up to the north along areas from Canada all the way into the northern tier. We've got some light moisture here with more of that moisture down to the south. We'll have to keep an eye on that because that could be a possibility of some moisture coming over the Gulf that could start up maybe a little a tropical storm possibly in the forecast. But we'll see as we go into the next couple of days. We've got temperatures that are going to be still in the mild. We'll have the heat down to the south. We still stay cool with 60s on the way for tomorrow as well. Maybe a 70 or 2 moving in. Temperatures below seasonal average. And as we finish that out, you're going to hold on to how this all shapes up for the next few days. Temperatures are going to drop. And as they do, we're going to hold on to 68 for tomorrow. We have the showers and storms with a bigger storm activity coming in the area. We now have a slight risk of severe weather in the form of a slow risk of severe weather. We may have some thunderstorms coming in for your AM commute as well as your PM commute, your evening commute, I should say. And then finishing out going into the next couple of days. Thursday is dry, as is Friday, and more showers coming back in and storms for Sunday.
All right, a lot of activity happening. We know you guys will be tracking it for us. All right, thanks for that, Art. Still to come, it is a pickle party. These Texans showed up in their best pickle gear for the first Pickle Fest.
Maxwell White Water Conditioning is the Coulee region's trusted leader in water conditioning. From hardness to chlorine to iron, we eliminate it all for cleaner and healthier water. When you need the best, call the experts. Call Maxwell White.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. No experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
So, what do you think we should get Dad for Father's Day this year?
What if we got him a wrench set?
Let's think bigger. How about a drill?
Wait, what about a tool chest?
Or a leaf blower?
String trimmer?
Or a pressure washer?
A recliner?
A grill! Surprise Dad with great Father's Day gifts. Find this and many more great gifts now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. Service and savings. It's Goodman.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint. I'm Phil, saving you big time money on frozen pizza. 11-ounce Roma pizzas, 5 for $10, or select 4-packs of Jack's Pizzas, just $10.40. Ay caramba, hot prices on frozen pizza. Roma's 5 for $10 and Jack's $10.40. Enjoy these hot prices on pizza. Better products, better prices, better service, because we're employee-owned.
It's Woodman's.
When we went over the agenda and they presented options, they could do a little bit of it or all of it, and I chose to have it all done so they could address all the problems at one time, and then we would have all our issues taken care of.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
San Angelo's first ever Pickle Fest drew hundreds of fans over the weekend. Fest goers enjoyed pickle-inspired food and drinks, including pickle lemonade and pickle soda. The fun didn't stop there. You see here a costume contest and pickle juice chugging competition kept the crowds entertained. Art is back with one more check of our weather when we come back.
Now, I know you don't care that geothermal heating and cooling could save the planet, but do you realize how much fuel you could have conserved since you bought your home? Enough to fill this pool.
Really?
Isn't that ridiculous?
Get out of my pool.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger.
You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Your home's first line of defense? Your roof. And here in the Midwest, storms can do serious damage before you even notice.
Or maybe it's just time for an upgrade. Old shingles, clogged gutters, those small issues, they turn into big problems fast.
At Larson Keeney Home Services, we install roofs and gutters you can count on season after season.
And we make it easy. From inspection to installation, we handle everything.
Call Larson Keeney Home Services today
and protect what matters most.
At Spectrum, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between speed, reliability, and value. That's why Spectrum fiber-powered internet gives you all three for just $40 a month. No contracts, no commitment, just great internet at a great price. Spectrum fiber-powered internet delivers the fastest and most reliable internet for everything you do at home. Streaming, gaming, and connecting. Switch today and get Spectrum fiber-powered internet for just $40 a month. Call now or go online.
So you don't believe in climate change, but you install geothermal heating and cooling.
The geothermal gives us consistent comfort all day and all night.
Well, I feel very comfortable and very uncomfortable at the same time.
They won't hurt you.
I know. You've made sure of that.
We're looking at the possibility of more showers. Maybe a funnel cloud or two could move through the area. Funnel clouds are not dangerous until they hit the ground, where they become a tornado from there. So this is how we finish out the day. By the time we get into the 4 o'clock time slot, most of that rainfall is tracked to the east. We have some sunshine moving back again from Eau Claire all the way down to La Crosse and Prairie du Chien. And we take a break, coming back again as we go into the 10 o'clock time slot. We may have some showers coming back again. Those showers were showing some red earlier, but now they continue to break down going into the overnight into your Wednesday. And the possibility of that continues on with more showers and storms to finish out. You can see the storms coming in for Wednesday night into the evening hours for your commute. That's a look at your forecast.
All right, we'll have the latest for you later tonight.